Hello and welcome to Balls Knowledge, where I get your favourite creators across 3 rounds of some easy to medium to quite difficult quizzing, and it's all in aid of Prostate Cancer UK. The leaderboard's shaping up a little bit interestingly. We've worked out a nice format for playoffs and all that sort of stuff, but I will explain in a future video. So let's try and work out where today's guest is going to come, and today's guest is Kev from Leeds House. How are you doing, Kev?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
I'm pretty all right. As I explained in our little pre-recording bit, this is the second time I've tried to record this week. I'm not going to say who the other person was because I'm going to try and get them back for a round going forwards. Just had to swap us back because we're leaning in different directions. But yeah, how confident are you feeling? Because you said you hadn't seen any of these before.
I haven't at the moment, obviously, because I've been a little bit busy with some personal stuff. But well, we'll see, won't we? I guess I'll consider my Leeds knowledge quite good, but I'm guessing some of the other people have been absolutely monstrous at it. So I guess it's my turn to see and give it a shot now, really. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up a leaderboard before we dive into it so you can get a rough idea of how things are shaping out at the moment. The top score that you can get is 40. And this is where people are at the moment. Evie got herself 38 on the second week, which was a bit of a pain because I was like, right, okay, hopefully we can build scores slowly and it can be nice and tense. No, blew it out of the water. Last week, Luke from Auto No Better got himself 37 to compete with Evie. And other than that, it's a very tight pack down the middle. And as you'll see down at the bottom, roughly here-ish, we've got you. Where do we think we're going to come? What I'm going to do is I'm going to start here and I'm going to go down and just say now when we think we're going to find where you are. We're just going to... Oh, this isn't confident.
Yeah, I just don't want to finish bottom of this league. That's it. We might get into the playoffs, but we'll see, yeah.
We can hope. It's fine. So we've got 3 rounds. We've got round 1, which is the basics, general Leeds quiz. Round 2, which is ups and downs. And then round 3, which is the long list, which is where we dive into your specialist subject. So I'm going to start off with the basics when I remember to change my overlay back. There we go. So question number 1. We'll start nice and easy. What is the name of Leeds United's training ground?
Thorpe Arch.
It is Thorpe Arch.
Yeah, there we go. At least I'm not...
That's a start.
At least get one right. There we go. That's good for me, yeah.
It's not a complete whitewash. Yeah. Question number 2. Which Leeds United player recently announced his retirement from football?
Stuart Dallas.
It is Stuart Dallas.
The Cookstown Cafu. He's one of my favourite players. Yeah, I loved him.
Honestly, same. What I'm sort of hoping is we can get promotion done before the last day. And I know that statistically it's very unlikely. Mm-hmm. But if we can, maybe we can just go, Stuart, you want to sit on the bench and then maybe have like 5 minutes at the end or something like that? That'd be quite nice.
Yeah.
What are Leeds United's secondary colours? So this is the traditional colours that aren't white.
Yellow.
And?
Blue.
Yellow and blue. There we go.
Yeah,
I'm only giving you 1 mark for it, but it's fine.
That's fine.
I did say secondary rather than secondary and tertiary, so I mean that's on me. Which Leeds United manager changed the club's kit to all white?
Don Revie?
That was Don Revie. So we've gone through 4 and we're completely fine already, so it's all good.
They didn't change it because of Real Madrid, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah, he changed it to match their winning mentality or something along those lines. And who have Leeds United played the most times this season?
Plymouth?
Give you a hint. Yeah, it's Plymouth. I was going to say, I'll give you a hint. We played them 4 times.
Yeah, Plymouth Argyle. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think we won 2 or 3 times. Enough. We won enough.
Yeah. Enough.
Maybe. We'll find out. We're through 5. 100% so far, which is pretty strong. This is where things start to ramp up in this round with question 6, which is going to be from now on a question that was asked by the person from last week. This is going to be the question that the person last week that was recorded that didn't release asked. I can't say who that is because they're going to be on a future episode, and I like to keep it nice and sneaky beaky when I'm doing episodes with people. Who did Leeds United sign Robert Molinar from?
Oh, that's a hard one.
That was horrific. Yep.
I know, and this is obviously, I guess this has come from Luke because he loves Robert Molyneux. Hopefully, I'm right with that one. Oh,
It
this is
hasn't come from
horrific.
Luke.
Oh,
It's come from a mystery source.
Oh my God, who do we sign Robert Molyneux from? Oh, it's going to be. He's Dutch, Robert Molyneux. Yeah, am I right in thinking that? Oh my God, did we sign him from? Oh, it's going to be some obscure Dutch team.
I'll give you a hint. They're in the Eredivisie,
please.
but I didn't know that they were in the Eredivisie.
Okay, I'm going to go for a team like Willem 2, Willem 2 or something like that.
I like the thinking. It's good thinking, and it's the right sort of area. It's FC Volendam.
Okay, I would never have got that, honestly.
I had no idea. No, it was genuinely horrible. In his career at Leeds United, Patrick Bamford has scored 1 hat-trick. Who did he score it against?
Aston Villa?
It was against Aston Villa.
Yeah. A great hat-trick as well, actually. I remember it now.
Hat-trick. It was really nice. Yeah, that third goal where he sort of twinkle-toed around the ball.
Yeah. Probably one of the best goals he's ever scored for us, that was. The finish was beautiful. I remember it now, yeah.
Peterborough.
Yeah. That'll go down in folklore, yeah.
Once you get me started on Bamford, I'm not going to stop, so we'll move on. Who is the youngest player to have made the senior squad this season? They don't need to have had any minutes. They just need to have made the squad.
Charlie Crew?
It is Charlie Crew. Charlie Crew has Archie beaten by something like 90 days.
Yeah. I thought that was going to be a trick question there, and Archie was going to be the one, but it's when you mentioned that he didn't have to play any minutes, I thought it's got to be Charlie Crew. It's the only one I could think of,
So Charlie Crew, Welsh. What's the most common nationality of players at Leeds United? And this is anyone that has been in a squad this season.
Thinking about it, it's Welsh. That's the only one I can think of is Welsh. We would have had 4 players in the squad at once, maybe.
This is all players that have been selected for a match day this season.
Okay,
just to sort of clarify.
Okay, I'm going to go with Welsh. That's all I can think of with the most that have been in an international squad. Yeah,
they don't have to have been in an international squad. They just have to have been picked for Leeds.
Oh,
to clarify, I've probably phrased this badly. The nationality that has most often been picked in a Leeds United matchday squad this season.
English. Got to go English, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
I realised that I phrased the question badly. Yeah,
I thought you meant they've been in international sguads. Yeah, so English, yeah. That's
no,
quite
I
good.
I did phrase that quite badly. That's on me. And question 10 from this round. This one is worth, depending on how many answers you get correctly, 6 points. So there are 5 people, not 5 people, but 5 answers to get. And if you get all of them, that's all 6 marks. If you don't, you just get as many as you manage to get.
Okay.
So, Leeds United had senior call-ups from 5 countries in the last international break. Which ones were they?
Finland, Wales, Dominican Republic. Finland, Wales, Dominican Republic. Oh, let me just go. Scotland.
Scotland, yeah, one more.
So, Finland, Wales, Dominican Republic. Internationals. Oh, let me have a think. I'm just going through the squad. Bulgaria,
that's your 5. Fair enough. That was a lot faster than I thought that would be. I thought that would be horrible because there's 2 trick questions in there. There's Dominican Republic for Firpo, and there's Cooper, who everyone forgets is a Scotland player right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he got called up. Yeah, I just figured so. Yeah, I'm going to go blind luck on that one, though, if I'm being honest with you. That's just blind luck.
And with that is the end of round 1. We've had our 15 marks that you could have gotten, and you've only dropped the 1. Fair enough. And that was FC Volendam, which was a horrific question, which, honestly, I don't think anyone's getting that one. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
So, after that one, are we feeling confident? Are we feeling more confident about not being bottom?
Yes, right now I am anyway. After that
Right
round,
now.
if I drop 1 point, yeah, we'll see how the next ones go. But
Depending
yeah, I'm
on
happy
how
with
we
that.
go forwards,
Yeah.
we'll find out.
Yeah.
So now we are into round number 2, which is ups and downs. I'm going to start with a stat around someone that I quite like, I'm quite fond of. And to be clear, all of these statistics are for all competitions, and they have been gathered from LUFC data wherever possible, and if not, just from the most reliable source that I can find. The first stat that I'm going to start you off with is how many goals Jorginho Rutter scored this season so far, with 7. Has Jan Poveda got more or less appearances than 7 for Leeds United this season?
More.
He got himself 10 in the absolute chaos of the first half of the season.
Yeah, I remember him coming off the bench quite a lot in some of the games where he actually looked all right. So, yeah, I was happy with him. But
I've never minded Jan Poveda, but he's never quite managed to fit in. So it's a bit sad, but it's okay. Moving on from that one, another winger, another international winger, now that we can call Jan Poveda that. How many goals has Willy Gnonto scored at Leeds United in total?
Ooh.
This season and last, more or less than 10?
More than 10 total, yeah.
It is more than 10. He scored 13 goals at Leeds United, which is, fair enough. Another international, another goal scorer, Rodrigo Moreno. What was his total number of goals at Leeds United, more or less than that 13?
More.
It was fairly comfortably more. It was 28. Sometimes I've got these questions where I just sort of need to transition us from a low number to a bigger number.
Yeah.
So it's just, sod it. It's fine.
Yeah.
What was the most number of shots that Leeds United took in a single league game this season? Was it more or less than 28?
Less. I'm going to go less.
Less than 28?
Yeah.
It was 25. Ooh. And there's a reason that I specified league game there, because in our League Cup match against Salford, we had 33.
Ooh. And
still didn't win.
that was a horrible game to watch as well. That stayed with me. Caldalo, I don't know why. Just his penalties have stayed with me. Yeah.
I think as well the 25 was against Cardiff, which also we didn't win, which is a bit should we just take less shots? Is that how we win football matches now? We
seem to win when we take less shots, like the other day against Middlesbrough. We didn't have as many shots as we normally would, and we won. Didn't have as much of the possession as we normally would. We won. So maybe we should just
play
change
the transitional stuff. It works, yeah. Just play Burnley ball. It'll be fine. So 25 is our highest number of shots in a single league game this season. George Graham wasn't known for his sides taking that many shots, but he had a moderate amount of success in his time at Leeds United. What was his total number of wins at Leeds in all competitions? More or less than 25?
I'm going to go with more. I remember not conceding many goals, but there was lots of draws. Ooh. Do you know what? I'm going to go less. I'm going to go less, actually. Less than that. 25. Less than 25. But there was lots of draws, I remember. And lots of 0-0s as well. I'm going to go less than 25. It
was 37.
Oh, God's sake. No way.
It was his first season that was lots of draws, and his second season we were fairly decent.
Oh, God's sake. No way.
So, from this 37, one of his more reliable strikers was Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. How many goals did he score at Leeds in total, more or less than 37?
I'm going to go more.
You're going to be right with more. He scored 42 goals at Leeds United.
Yeah.
And we've gone from someone that scored plenty of goals with Leeds to someone that technically hasn't scored a single goal at Leeds. Archie Gray. How many senior appearances does Archie Gray have? More or less than 42?
Ooh, what game? Yeah, I'm going to go more. Just only by a little bit, maybe just more.
It is more. It's 47 senior appearances.
This is quite tense. This is,
which is wild considering he's only been playing for the senior team for 8 months.
Yeah,
that's 6 matches a month or something for who was mostly a 17-year-old.
And he played for the under-21s and the under-20s and stuff as well. He's just been through the ringer and still going. Yeah.
We're just destroying him bit by bit.
Yeah.
Archie Gray, very, very promising player. No doubt. Someone that was less promising is John Kevin Augustin. Between transfer fee and wages, is John Kevin Augustin's total cost to Leeds United in millions of pounds more or less than 47?
Just less. I'm going to go less. Just.
It is just about less.
Yeah.
42 million quid.
Oh my god.
On John Kevin Augustin. And the previous version of this question was a little bit too close to Archie's senior appearances. He played 48 minutes.
Oh my
in
god,
total,
that's horrific. Yeah,
horrid. How? Anyway,
it's embarrassing. That is, it's really embarrassing when you think about that. When you look at all the content creators like making lists of the world's worst transfers and stuff like that, he's number one.
It has to be Augustin.
Yeah,
no matter what list. But he was a disappointing forward. We've got slightly better ones now. We're a little bit happier with our current forwards. How many shots on target has Crescencio Somerville taken this season? More or less than 42?
I've got to go with more than 42 shots on target across the season. Has to be.
It is. It's 48.
Oh god, so tense this is. Yeah.
His conversion rate's really good as well when you consider that he's scored like how many 20 times this season, something like that.
You'd think people would know that he's going to cut on his right and put it into that back post, but no one's caught on.
No one seems to. No. But that's the thing. If he doesn't cut in on his right, then he's just going to run past you. You're going to foul him, and he's going to score the penalty instead. So
yeah, exactly.
It doesn't matter either way. On the other wing, we got Willie Gnonto. What was the price tag that we set for Willie Gnonto in the summer transfer window if anyone were to make a move for him? More or less than 48?
Less than 48.
It was 40.
Yeah.
So, yes, less than 48. That's a fairly solid round. One wrong, but it wasn't a very kind one. Fair enough. Thus far, we're on 23 points out of a possible 25. So, we're going to take another very, very quick look at the table. How are we feeling now, having a look at that?
If I can get onto that list, I'd be happy now. Yeah, if I can get onto that list, I only need to get 4 more out of how many questions we got left?
You're on 23 marks so far. You got 15 more to be gotten.
Ooh, I want to get on that list now.
That list is everyone that's done it so far. Yeah. So you're going on the list either way. It's just whether or not you're on the bottom of it. It's
okay. Yeah, I don't want to be bottom. I just don't want to be bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. And just quickly before we dive into the final round, which is the long list where you can pick up 15 marks from. Admittedly, I quite like this question. It could be mean, but we'll find out how it goes. Remember, this is all for Prostate Cancer UK. If you are able to, it's hugely appreciated if you could donate. I've popped a link down below. In addition to that, all the ad revenue from these episodes goes towards Prostate Cancer UK. All the new channel membership money is going towards Prostate Cancer UK. It's a really important cause, really important to me, and it'd be great if you could support it. Thank you. Anyway, back to the right overlay. There we go. And back to round number 3, which is the long list. As always, I've not told you specifically what your question is, although you've told me what a rough specialist subject is. There's 15 marks up for grabs, and you will have 3 lives. If you get an answer wrong, you will lose a life. If you repeat an answer, you will lose a life. Although I have offered people in the past, you can have a pen and paper, so that doesn't happen. And the third one is, if it takes the piss for you to get an answer, I'll strike off a life. It's not like a strict, it's this amount of time, but if it's clearly like, if it's a goalkeeper shithouse in a goal kick level, I'll call it out. We ain't taking 80 minutes to give you a book in here. So, the specialist subject that you told me was anything since the year 2000.
Yeah, I've made a mistake here. That could be anything now, couldn't it? Yeah. So we'll see.
Do you regret picking a specialist subject that was slightly less than a quarter of the club's history?
Yeah. a little bit now, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure. We'll just see. I just picked it. There we go. It's one of them. Just have to stick with it now.
So I've been fairly nice with this one because this was a quiz I had to put together fairly quickly because of some technical issues with a different recording. So I have gone for currently contracted Leeds United players that have the most appearances for the club, and we're looking for the top 12. As with the final question in round 1, if you get all 12, it'll be popped up to 15 marks. If you get anything less, you'll get as many people as you get correctly. For a little bit more detail, a little bit more clarity, this is anyone that has a contract with Leeds United at the moment, including people that are currently out on loan.
Okay.
So, let's get into it. We're after 12 different people.
Okay. I'm going to go with Patrick Bamford.
Patrick Bamford is on the list, is in 5th place with 187 appearances.
Liam Cooper
Is number 1, 283.
Question: is Stuart Dallas still classed because he's still under contract till the end of the season?
Yes, Stuart Dallas is still classed because he's under contract till the end of the season.
Okay. Jack Harrison, who's out on loan at the moment.
Was that you guessing Stuart Dallas to be clear?
No, I'm saying Stuart Dallas. Yeah, I'm saying Stuart.
Okay, you're saying Stuart. Dallas was correct at 214.
Yeah. Okay.
Harrison was correct at 189 in 4th place.
Okay, I'm going to go with Ilham Melier.
Ilham Melier is on the list in 7th place at 171 appearances.
Okay, the next one would be Pascal Strauch.
Pascal Strauch is on the list, a single place below Melier in 8th place with 121 appearances.
Oh, who's next? Current contracted players. Oh my god. Luke Ayling
is on the list at 248 appearances at Leeds United.
I can't remember what I've said already. I should have wrote these down. Oh my god.
I can let you know who you've said already if you want.
Okay, yes, please. That would be great.
And you still can write them down if you would like to.
Okay.
Liam Cooper.
Yep. Oh, I haven't got a pen and paper with me, so I'm just going to have to just say, I'm just going to have to say. It's a strange one because he's been there for a while, but hasn't really played much. But I'm going to go with Jamie Shackleton.
Jamie Shackleton is the answer that I thought you wouldn't get. Jamie Shackleton is in 9th place with 93 appearances for the club.
Okay. After this season, and he's been here for a few years, I've got to go with Junior Firpo.
Firpo is indeed on the list. 79 appearances in 11th place. He's just above the last guy that you're looking for. You've got 3 people to get now.
Okay. Oh, let me go through this. Out on loan. Oh, for God's sake. Bloody hell. Oh. Do you know what? It's going to be 79. Jamie Shackleton. Archie Gray. I'm going to have to because he hasn't played. Maybe last place.
Archie Gray is not on the list with his 47 appearances. I told you how many appearances.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just trying to go through the squad. Oh.
And this is in their entire Leeds United career.
Do you know what? I'm going to have to go say Crescencio Somerville.
Crescencio Somerville is not on the list.
Oh, my God. Oh, no way. So I've got 1 more life to get 2 more.
3 more.
3 more. Oh, my God.
You are currently looking for 6th place. You are looking for 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th place and 12th.
And
I will let you know that these 3 players are either currently not at the club or have previously spent time away from the club whilst under contract. Or whilst not under contract.
Sam Byram?
Sam Byram, 177 appearances, is on the list.
So how many more have got left to get? It's 2 more.
You got 2 to go.
Oh, my God. Oh. Oh my God, this is tense. You have to hurry me up in a minute. No clues.
They have both either had or are having loan spells. I've been as broad as I can there because I don't want to give too much of a clue.
Okay. Oh, no way, man. I ain't going to be them. I'm just trying to think.
Who was them? You can speak out loud without guessing. I'll
Yeah,
go Who Wants to Be a Millionaire format. I want a final answer on this one.
yeah. It's not. Yeah, I'm just going down to the players who are out on loan. I've already said. Obviously, said Jack. They're still currently contracted to the club. Or, do you know? Honestly, it's wrapping my mind, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it, mate. I think I'm just going to have to give in. I can't think of them. My mind's gone blank.
Not even going to say a single other guess.
Okay, I mean, Ian Pervader's out on loan. I've probably guarantee I've missed someone, but yeah, I'm going to go with Ian Pervader.
I'll be kind before you do, because I'm feeling
okay.
this, and because you agreed to this at the last minute. So
yeah.
I appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
One of them is still currently at the club, and is actively a member of the squad.
Okay. Active member of the squad. Honestly, I can't think. My mind's gone blank. I'm trying to go through the entire squad now. I ain't going to be Nonto because he's only just he ain't been here that long. Oh my god! I'm going to wrap my head around, go crazy at myself, and not getting these last two. But honestly, I cannot think. My mind's gone absolutely blank. I think I'm just going to have to give in. Yeah, I can't think of anyone.
Are we calling it there?
Yeah, well, let's call it. Let's got it. I didn't get them all. Yeah.
So you've ended that final round, getting 10 out of a potential 12.
Yeah.
The two players you were missing was in last place with 77 appearances for the club, Robin Koch.
Oh my god! I thought
still
of Lorente
technically under contract. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the one where I think you might be kicking yourself a little bit.
Yep.
10th place, 83 appearances, Dan James.
Dan James. Oh, Dan James, man. Oh my god. No way. Oh, I can't believe Koch played that many games, to be honest.
Of the gang of centre-backs that weren't quite good enough to play that consistently, he was the one that was fit the most often.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh
like, he wasn't good, but he was healthy enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I thought he was going to be really good for us, I really did. I thought when we signed him, we signed a German international centre-back, come over, he was a bit of a slick Rick. It just didn't work out, especially after those first few games of that season as well. When we lost to Chelsea, I thought we were going to be fantastic, but no.
No, shame on us. That's what we get for being optimists, but I'm going to keep telling people to be as optimistic as we can. So, it's about to be time for the final score. So, whilst I am getting the leaderboard all sorted out on my second monitor, how are you thinking you did in this episode of Balls Knowledge? Out of 40, are we feeling happy? Are we...
Yeah, I'm feeling happy. Obviously, I didn't no prep time, didn't do any going back over old lead stuff or anything like that. I went into it blind. I think I did okay. As long as I'm not bottom, I'll be happy with that. Yeah, definitely. That's
what counts. Not being relegation zone is the dream.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a fair enough place to be. So, I can reveal to you, once Canva downloads this overlay, because doing this live is an absolute nightmare, and I cannot wait for the day that I decide to do it as a live episode, because that's going to be hell, but funny hell, so it's fine. I can reveal that you scored 33 out of 40 and managed to put yourself in a nice, healthy third place. That's pretty good. Yeah. That's playoffs, I think, which is...
Yeah, I'll take that. As long as I'm not bottom, I'm happy with that, yeah. And beat Jer, that'll do me. Do you know what I mean? I'm happy with that,
Maybe that's another grudge match we can build up. I've already got a grudge match brewing between Evie and Joe, because...
Of
chaos.
Course. Yeah.
Why not? Yeah. Yeah, I think you can be happy with that. I think the rough system that I'm planning on doing for the playoffs is either, well, depending on how many people I can get on, it'll be top 8 in a bracket sort of thing, or it'll be top 6, top 2 into the semi-finals, 4 below them, do a little bit of a showdown thing. I don't know. We'll find out.
I'll be happy with that. Yeah, if I'm in it, I'll come back on and I'll hammer them. Yeah, get my knowledge back up for the next one.
Absolutely, it's looking like you're in the right sort of territory for it anyway.
Yeah.
So, how did you enjoy your time on Balls Knowledge?
Yeah, I loved it, mate. It was really good for good cause as well. To do anything for a good cause. Yeah, I'm happy with it. 33, third in the table at the minute. I'll take that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't take Leeds being in the third now, but yeah, I'll be.
Yeah, we'll prefer the automatic spots, but
yeah.
No, I think what's going to happen is if we don't go up automatically, I'm going to scrap the idea of the top two being automatic, and I'm just going to just sod it free for all.
Yeah.
Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, pop a like on the video down there. Subscribe if you aren't yet. I'm trying to get to 3,000 by the end of the season. That'd be massively appreciated. Comment how you did in the quiz. Could even become a channel member. All that revenue is going towards Prostate Cancer UK at the moment, so it's to a great cause. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later.